Police officers have a habit of escalating simple situations into chaos for individuals on the roads, and you'd be surprised to find out the number of tyrants within the force. Just like this mad cop who completely lost his cool without any reason. On February 6, 2023, Tyler and his friend were pulled over by a police officer at a gas station for failing to wear seatbelts. The officer unjustifiably became angry with the two of them as he appeared to be in a bad mood.
Hey, stay in the truck. Stay in the truck and shut the door. If I have to ask you again, you're going to jail.
Suddenly, the officer ordered another officer to take Tyler from the truck after determining that a ticket wasn't enough.
Hey, he's being have him step out and sit on my car.
The events that unfolded next were extremely shocking and horrifying, leaving everyone stunned. What began as a routine traffic stop for a seatbelt violation soon turned into a terrifying scene.
Hey, 95, I'm done with it. 95. You ain't listened since I pulled you over. Go on, grab him. I got him. I'm on top. Put your hands behind your back. Watch out. I'm gonna tase him.
I'm good.
Real smart.
I just wanted y'all to get
10, 10, 95.
I understand that, but we tell you, I wanted you to get a knife off of me so you wouldn't shoot.
Because you don't listen. That's the problem, because you don't listen.
Bro, you
around.
me, man.
Turn around.
Weapon, and I was trying to get y'all to get it off of me.
Hey, get this on video, please.
Tyler realized that he had a pocket in his pocket after getting out of the truck. To de-escalate the situation, he informed the police right away. Instead, he was forcibly pushed to the ground and tased by the tyrant cop.
No, you're right. You sure do, because you don't listen. Gonna give you one ticket and a warning for the other, but you can't follow directions.
I'm trying to get you to get a knife off of me.
No.
Over me trying to get you to get a knife out of my pocket. You beat my. Stop.
Right, come on.
Talk to me like a man, bro. Talk to me like a man. Y'all the biggest gang in Cal. We the Cal.
Have a seat. Don't even mess with her anymore. I'm not.
Why y'all gotta be a gang? Why y'all gotta be thugs, bro?
Why can't you listen?
Why y'all gotta be thugs?
Why can't you listen?
I asked you,
Why
brother.
can't you listen?
I asked you to get a knife. You asked if I had a weapon.
Can you shut up? Can you shut up?
The situation took another unsettling turn when the officer approached Tyler's wife, who had been recording the entire encounter. The cop started to bully and threaten her instead of handling the matter properly.
Friend,
No, that is my husband.
your husband has really bad listening problems.
Yeah, that's because you.
So
you
he's gonna
won't stop
catch
messing with him. That's okay.
What's his? I don't even know the guy.
His name's Tyler, but
So,
you've done this to him several different.
well,
This isn't the first
here's
time
the deal.
you've
If he'd
done
stop giving me a reason to stop him, he won't get pulled over. I don't even recognize him.
Okay, well.
I stop hundreds of cars a
That's
year.
okay, but
so.
did you give him a seatbelt ticket?
I was working on it, but he
Yeah,
won't
but-
listen.
yeah, I didn't
Yeah, but now he's gonna catch you on charge.
Yeah, okay.
So I'll let you call him when he's bonded out. Hey, you got? Yeah, if he would just shut up and. Okay, I think you take that home. No, not right now. Absolutely not. No, just sit in your car.
Am I free to go?
No, yeah, you're free to go. Get out of here.
Hey, you want me to drive?
Don't talk. You don't have to talk to me that way.
You need an ambulance at all? You heard it all?
However, Tyler's experience was far from over. Even after they had already tased and detained him, the cops kept on threatening to charge him more.
I was gonna bush ball. Now I recognize her.
I never recognized
I
her.
recognize her.
Haze me, don't leave that
Oh,
out.
I'm not gonna leave it out.
Yeah, don't leave that out of there. He choked me, had me around my throat.
No, my elbow was on your upper or your lower chin.
Yeah,
Might have been on your
don't
neck.
leave
So
none of that out. Don't
Okay.
leave none of that
Well,
out.
hey, sir, we have to do what we gotta do to get you in custody.
That's
Okay?
aggravated assault.
I need you to go take warrants out for that then, since we did aggravated assault. We're sitting here trying to place you under arrest and you're
I just did
resisting.
The officer could also be heard making fun of Tyler's request to go to the hospital for his injuries with his colleague.
When I'm on the way.
Huh?
When I'm on the way.
I don't know. You have service out here? Can you call the... Let me go to the hospital.
I mean, yeah. Go ahead.
Retarded.
Hey, you get 2 for 1.
That's amazing. God, thank you guys. Y'all are good. If you, yeah, we're good. Thank you. Hey, medic said the dude's good, but he said that he wants to go to the hospital because his right leg hurts, or right knee, because he's had a surgery in the past. Yeah, the medic said they cleared him, but he requested to go to the hospital because his knee hurts.
Not too long after, the officer who had ordered Tyler out of the truck returned to talk to him about the whole thing.
I had forgotten that I had the
Okay,
knife.
that's fine.
I wanted one of y'all to remove the weapon so that I was considered unarmed
Okay.
at that point.
So do you understand when I said hold on, have a seat on his hood? That meant
That
hold
doesn't
on.
make me feel safe
Okay, that-
still
that-
having a knife in
that-
my
that-
pocket
look-
around both of you when the situation is
Okay, but do you know what you're doing?
heightened.
But do you know what you're doing? It wasn't heightened for me at all. I don't know about y'all what happened before I got here, but it wasn't heightened with
This
me at
dude's
all.
been after me, brother.
Okay.
He's looking for a reason to get me, and he just found it, and you helped him beat my ass.
I can promise you. I can promise you.
I know plenty of officers.
Okay.
This dude's a dick.
Okay.
You may not be. You may be a really good
Well,
dude.
regardless of all that, I'm talking about the situation at hand. I told you to hold on, okay? And when you don't listen, that's obstruction, man. Okay. Regardless if you're saying I have a knife on me or not.
Unsafe.
Okay. But
At
regardless
that point.
regardless if you're saying I have a knife.
My safety should be your utmost concern.
Well, that's something you're just gonna talk to your attorney because I disagree. I told you to hold on, okay?
The officers proceeded to lie about the details of the event as an attempt to cover up for what they had done.
He told me.
So y'all should have said, "Look, sir, you're not listening. You're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back."
Okay.
I would have complied.
Okay.
This should be a training lesson, a learning
Well,
lesson.
he did.
for y'all.
He did say you're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back.
No, he
he,
did
he
not.
did, sir. He did. I promise you, he did.
I heard stop resisting. I didn't hear nothing
Well,
about you're under
but
arrest.
before-
I thought y'all were beating just to beat ass out
Before-
here in a parking lot.
Before all that, he did say you're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back. He did. Whether you heard it or not, I heard it. I know he said it. He said it.
Yeah, y'all supposed to make sure I hear it. Y'all supposed to give me man enough respect to turn around and put my hands behind my back. Y'all didn't do.
Well, I barely touched you to put your hands
Look,
behind your
man,
back.
I'm a grown man. If you look at me to the eyes and say, "Hey, man, we're gonna have to take you to jail," put your hands behind your back, I would comply with you. Whether or not I like the situation, I would comply with you and say, "Yes, sir," and I'd turn around and put my head behind my back. Everything y'all just did to me on that concrete right there is.
When the aggressive cop was asked if he was sure before taking such a harsh action, even the officer appeared a bit nervous about the event that unfolded earlier.
So that would be a question for him. Were you arresting him at the,
Yeah, it's for obstruction. Yeah.
Okay, for the
Because
not
that's
listening?
the 6th time he wouldn't listen.
Okay, so yeah, he said he was 95 and 100%. I don't know everything that happened before, but that was what happened at my. So he was saying 100% he had enough for misdemeanor obstruction. He wasn't listening. It was 95 in him for all that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I have no clue anything prior to when I got there. All I know is I told him to have a seat on the hood, and I told him I understand that you were letting me know that you had a knife, but he was basically what he was trying to do was trying to dictate the stop off of that. Like I understood he had a knife, but I'm telling him to have a seat. Tiro, get the knife off of him. He's like, well, I didn't want y'all to shoot me. I said, dude, did I have my gun out on you? Like, did I have any, like, was I sitting there saying like, oh God, no, he's got a knife? No, I said, that's fine, have a seat, we'll get it. You know, like, basically trying to dictate the stop off of his emotions towards tear pulling him over.
Throughout the interaction, the officer displayed a pitiful demeanor and was unable to control his ego. Tyler was finally taken to the police station and charged with both seatbelt violation and obstruction of an officer.
Then I put him on the ground. He got back up. I don't know if he was trying to run or what he was doing. And then I put him back on the ground. Forearm was on his, like, the side of his neck and his chin. And he's claiming I choked him, but I mean, it was like, I was even remotely afraid that he had the knife. You know, I asked him if he had any weapons. He said no, got out. He remembered he had a weapon, which is understandable. But when I say, hold on, have a seat on the hood, I will get the knife, because there's a passenger. I'm trying to deal with the passenger also, and doesn't want to listen and starts hooping and hollering because he's got the knife. No, y'all come get me before y'all shoot me and all this. You know, that's him trying to dictate the stop and change the stop, how it's going. So. But, and then when we go place him under arrest for the obstruction, him not wanting to listen and all that, is when the fight was 100% resisted, tried to pull his arm up front. Then I put him on the ground. He got back up. I don't know if he was trying to run or what he was doing. And then I put him back on the ground. Forearm was on his, like, the side of his neck and his chin. And he's claiming I choked him, but I mean, it was like I had force on his lower chin, upper neck area. It wasn't like on his tracheum or anything where I'm like choking the crap out of him. I can't remember exactly, and I had to look, but I want to say he was even like flaring his arms and stuff as well, like almost hitting me. So I'm not gonna, I don't want to say that's exactly what happened. I don't really remember. I didn't get hit in the face or anything, so that's, you know. But yeah, okay, sounds good. Well, I'll let his wife know, who's still up here, that if she wants to make a complaint, just contact the sheriff's office. Call failed. Looney said just knock out the use of force. I'll go talk to her. She likes me more than you. About the.
However, the prosecutor quickly withdrew the charges against Tyler, and Tyler chose to sue the officers involved as well as the police department. While this officer abused his powers, the actions of the next officer will leave you stunned.
I did not threaten you at all.
You're going to.
Why am I going to? You didn't even detain me or anything.
Officer Tammy Adler from the Waterbury Police Department was upset about something, so she decided to vent her frustration on the poor bystanders.
That was in my car.
She was not being attacked at all. I have it all on video.
We just wanted to settle.
Why are you arresting her? Why is she being arrested? I want to know why she is being arrested. Alana?
Arrested too. Back up.
Just sit there. Just sit there.
Yes, you are. You too.
I want to know why she is being arrested.
Everybody will know, but you guys are both.
I want to know why she's being arrested right this second.
Guess what? I just showed up too.
Okay, well, I want to know why she's arresting her.
But I promise
my sister has not done nothing to you.
Before I leave,
can I speak to her?
Before we leave,
ma'am, why is she being arrested at the moment?
Because she was at my door threatening me.
Officer Adler goes on an arresting spree and arrests everyone who comes her way. Her actions resulted in a trail of unjust arrest and disruption among the civilians.
He's too. She gave your badge number.
I did not threaten you at all. I did not threaten you at all.
You're going to.
Why am I going to? You didn't even detain me or anything. You were not telling me I'm being detained. Give her my phone. I record every second of it. Every second of it, because I am being arrested for asking you for your name and badge number. I am being arrested for asking you to identify yourself as an officer.
Him.
Why am I being arrested for asking you what your badge number is?
Get in my car, all right?
I am asking her, why am I being arrested for asking you what her name and badge number is? I literally asked you. You want to watch the video? I literally sat here and asked her what her name and badge number is.
Her, especially number 70.
She's going to. This one too. This one too. Come on. This one too. I don't have to get over here.
All we can do is hope that these citizens stood up to the cops, holding the cops accountable for their actions and demanding their rights from the state. And if this wasn't bad enough, just wait for the next officer.
Now!
On July 16, 2019, a Cashion police officer was on his routine patrol route when he saw a car with a broken taillights. He immediately pulled the car over and went over to confront the driver.
Hello.
Hi.
So what's going on with your truck?
It's been hit, and we're waiting to see if I can't find a bed for it, a short bed. It's drivable.
Yeah, but it's not legal because you got a busted taillight. You got your driver license and insurance on you? long ago has it been like that?
Probably about 6 months.
Oh, okay. Well, you've had plenty of time to get it fixed.
I've driven it up here a lot.
Okay. Gotcha. Related to Hank?
I'm his mother.
Oh, okay. Gift card insurance.
The driver was identified as 65-year-old Deborah Hamill, who herself admitted that the light had been broken for 6 months. The officer demanded her ID as he was about to write her a ticket.
Miss Hamill, since you informed me that you've had that for 6 months.
Oh yeah, and we're just looking for a bed because we can't find a short bed. I mean, my brother's looking for it.
Can you at least get the light?
I don't know if I can get the light. They've got lights on them, don't they? They do have lights in them, and they do work.
Well, it's broken.
Yeah, I know it's broken.
So if you hit your brake lights, that white bulb's going to blind somebody at night.
Oh, okay. Well, can I put red tape on it? Will that work?
Yeah, but I don't think red tape's going to help you there. You don't have enough plastic to tape over.
The officer then calmly gave her an $80 ticket, which she surprisingly refused to sign, claiming that she only deserved a warning.
You have till September 16th to take care of this. Get you to sign there where the X is.
So you don't even give a warning for this?
You've been driving around for 6 months like that.
I'm truthful.
Well, I'm not going to give you a warning for something you've been driving for 6 months.
But you've seen me in here. You've seen me in town.
No, I haven't.
You had to if I've been up here.
Nope. Either way, I'm issuing you a citation. Sign there, please.
Well, I don't want to sign it because I don't want to do $80.
You don't want to sign it?
No, because I don't think that I deserve to pay $80 for something that is fixable and I can fix it.
All
if
right.
that's all you want to do.
Go ahead and step out of the car.
Why?
Because you're under arrest. Step out. Step out of the vehicle.
No, I'm not.
Step out.
No.
Step out. I'm giving you a lawful order. Step out.
Deborah refused to sign the ticket, and the officer quickly went over to arrest her. However, she once again refused to abide by the officer's command and locked herself in the car. Moments later, she did agree to sign the ticket, but the officer told her that it was beyond that point. That's when she did something incredibly stupid.
You be fair with me and I'll be fair with you.
Step out.
No.
You're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
I'm placing you under arrest. Step out.
You are full of shit because you're not placing me under no damn arrest.
Step out.
No, I'm not. No, I am
305,
not.
303. Do not take off.
Shut up and give me that and I'll sign it.
Step out.
No.
We're beyond that.
Do you want me
Step
to...
out. Dispatch. Got one taken off.
Deputies, occupant is going to be one.
We're going to be pulling in.
She didn't go too far and stopped at some distance. The officer quickly exited his vehicle and confronted her this time with a much more aggressive demeanor.
Get out of the car! 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 Get out of the car!
You better leave me!
Put your hands behind your
back! Leave me alone!
She kept on resisting and forced the officer to pull her out of her car. She could have easily put an end to this stop by simply signing the ticket, but things were about to get even worse for her now.
Put your hands behind your back!
No!
Now! Put your hands behind your back! Put your hands behind your back! Lay down and put your hands behind your back! Now! No, you will not! You're gonna get it again!
At last, the officer had her in cuffs, but only after deploying his taser. He then called for EMS and backup to arrive to take care of the old lady.
Do you realize you just got yourself in a whole lot more trouble?
What?
For running?
Oh, I didn't run. I told you you weren't going to arrest me. I pulled him here thinking that you would not.
Here. Go ahead and roll to your back. Alright, sit on your butt.
I'm trying.
Are you hurt?
Yeah, I'm hurt.
What hurts?
Everything.
Alright, I got EMS on the way, just hang tight.
You got a what on the way?
I got an ambulance on the way, check you out.
Ambulance? I don't need an ambulance.
Well, you got tased, so they gotta check you out.
Well, can you just stand me up?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm hip. Like, oh, don't do the arms that way.
Deborah was in a really bad condition, but she had no one else to blame but her for this, as she left the officer with really no other option.
Yeah, if you don't mind, help me get her up. There we go. Come on over here.
Terminated.
Yeah, 10-4, she's in custody.
That's clear. I have deputies on their way.
How long has this truck been around here like that? Sir, you guys go stand over there. All you do is sign the ticket.
305, would you like any
But
deputies?
don't you realize, listen
That
to
way.
me a minute. Do you realize?
Hold on. 305, can you 10-9 that?
The officer managed to make her stand with the help of two kind bystanders and eventually took her to his police cruiser.
That's the taser cord. They're gonna get that out of you. All right.
Get it out of me.
Yeah, there's 2 prongs in you.
2 prongs in me. Oh, cute.
Go ahead and have a seat. I'll turn the air on. I'll let you cool down.
Can you pull your seat up or something? Or
That's as much as we got. So why didn't you take off?
because I knew that you would arrest me.
I wasn't going to. All you had to do was sign a ticket.
But can you, well, just listen to me a minute. Do you know that nobody wants to come to Cashin for any reason whatsoever because they know it's going to be an $80 fine for some dumb something all the time?
Well, when you're driving around like that, where do you think you can go driving around and get away with like that?
The ignorant woman was still not accepting her mistake, as she considered herself above being held accountable for her action.
Who's you guys? You're saying the Hamels.
The citizens. The citizens of Cashin. All right?
Citizens of Cashin.
You break the law in Cashin, we're going to enforce it.
Yeah.
Whether you're a Hamel or not.
This lady may have acted like a Karen, but this next officer did the unthinkable and felt no remorse whatsoever.
The other guy's like, all right, I'm out, peace.
Get off the bike. Hands behind your back.
What?
Hands behind your back.
Okay. What did I do? Ow.
The officer made no attempts to converse with the rider regarding the stop and straight away knocked him to the ground, also damaging his bike in the process. Kyle remained clueless and was terrified to see what was happening.
What?
So, when you came by and your license plate is hidden like that?
It's not even my bike. It's my dad's.
Sorry?
It's not even my bike, it's my dad's.
It's your dad's. Okay. Like this?
Huh?
Am I gonna it like this?
I mean, you probably already from slamming into the ground.
I didn't plan it on the ground.
I don't know, man.
You have a driver's license on you?
Yeah.
The officer had proceeded to handcuff him as well, and it was then that he came over to demand his ID. Instead of asking for identification before him, the officer resorted to force, which was utterly appalling to witness.
Do you have any ID on you?
Yeah, I just said. It's in my pocket here. For this jacket pocket, yeah.
Let me just get your ID and then I'm going to uncuff you, alright?
Alright. Got insurance in there too.
Kyle?
Yep.
You okay?
Yeah.
Slide one knee up.
And just like that, Kyle was out of handcuffs. The officer tried to explain his earlier actions, and you'll be shocked to see how he tried to cover himself.
I would have pulled over.
So the reason, normally we would.
Yeah.
When guys hide the plate,
Yeah.
they don't pull over, they take off.
Well, if guys are gonna take off, they won't have a license plate, to be fair.
No, but what they do is they do like what you do where you tuck it behind the fender. I've had guys where they'll put magnets and then just flip it down.
But I mean, if you're gonna run from the cops, you wouldn't want a license plate anyways, right?
No, I wouldn't think so, but they do it, and they put stolen plates on there and whatever else.
Fair enough.
So that's why I had to do that, it's just so you wouldn't fly.
All right.
But anyways, all right. I'm just gonna run your plate. As long as everything's okay, you're good to go.
Well, actually, this wasn't a traffic stop to begin with, but an assault on the poor driver. Realizing that he had messed up big time, the officer tried to get off the scene as quickly as possible.
No, it's like that. This all bent and shit now.
9 November 9, X-ray 7.
Yeah, like you see how it's all bent now? It's like bent like this. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a little bit.
Yeah, everything's 10 for his license.
You didn't have to like throw me off the bike.
I wasn't trying to throw you. I was just trying to hold you so you wouldn't. Like, I was holding you so you
You threw me, man. Come on.
However, Kyle was not going to slide his loss so easily and demanded reimbursement from the officer. His response once again will shock you and will prove how such assaults are too common for him.
Yeah, well, I gotta make this right, so what can we do?
I don't know, you tell me. I've never had a situation like this.
I mean, generally, they pick it up and drive off. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Like, is there like a reimbursement for my fucked up handlebar? I don't know.
You put it in. Like, I'll look into it for you. My bad. Like, it's my fault.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's not even my bike, which is like the fucking worst part about it.
Let me get my sergeant here, see what we can do for you.
Okay, thank you.
Try to start it in the meantime.
Okay.
The officer refused to take any accountability for his actions and showed no remorse for the assault he had committed. Kyle stood there for some time before he just departed on his way. As of today, Kyle plans to take legal action against the officer and the police department regarding this assault. We can only hope that he gets justice and that the corrupt cop is held accountable for his actions. Surprisingly, it's not the first time an officer was caught lying on the camera and had to do a walk of shame.
It's the First Amendment. You cannot restrict my speech, not unless it's fighting work.
In July 2022, YouTuber Joshua Lloyd was filming himself out in public as he was engaged in a public recreational activity when an unknown bystander called the cops claiming that he looked suspicious. Soon after, a couple of officers from the Phoenix Police Department arrived and confronted Mr. Lloyd.
All right, guys, we'll talk to you soon, and we'll see you later. Oh, hold on. We got the cops. You're gonna run my license plate.
Good morning.
Morning, can I help you?
I don't know, can we help you? Do you live here?
No, but this is public, correct?
I'm not sure on that. It could be private property.
Could be, but if there was, I do believe there would be a sign posted somewhere, right?
Not necessarily.
Well, I mean...
somebody called on you.
Mr. Lloyd, who was standing at a public place, had no reason to be removed from there. The officer, however, refused to understand the situation and kept escalating the situation as he tried to search his car parked down the road.
Is that your car?
That is my car.
Okay. Well, if it is public...
I mean, I would figure it's public. You have electric access here.
You have a
property
right there?
State issued sign.
Is that public property right there?
Where? Right there?
Yeah, right just north of us.
Could possibly be, because it's easement.
Is there anybody in the car?
No, just me. But if you want to go check, go ahead, go check.
Can I get your permission to do anything else?
No.
Do I need your permission?
No,
Do I
because
need your permission to check the car?
You would need my permission to go inside the car.
No, but you just said if you want to go check if there's someone else in the car. Do I
yeah, go check and you can go look in and see if...
Go ahead. Do I need you to tell me to go ahead to do it, or can I do it on my own?
Well, I mean, you could do it on your own. You can do a plain view search.
Okay, good. Making sure I thought you were under the impression you had to give me permission.
To go inside the car, you need permission.
Suddenly, the officer's attention switched to his car as he went over to check the tags of the car. It seemed the officer had made the situation personal, driven by his ego, and was trying to escalate the situation.
I mean, would you guys like my name? I'll give you my name. You don't have to run the plate for it, because my name's not on the plate.
What's your name?
My name is Josh.
Josh?
Mm-hmm.
Josh what?
Lloyd. L-L-O-Y-D.
L-L-O-Y-D?
Correct.
Is it Josh or Joshua?
It's Joshua.
Hey, Phil.
Joshua Lloyd.
Huh?
Joshua.
You're not towing my car.
We may have to tow it. It's not registered to him. It's registered to a female. It's left on the roadway running. I'm not going to leave it here.
Ooh.
Just running. So let's get a hold of
Really?
boss, and we'll find out if for safekeeping. Otherwise, somebody's going to make off with this thing.
Yeah. Are you serious?
Wow.
The car actually belonged to Lloyd's mother-in-law, and she was aware that he was driving it. However, once again, the officer had no legal authority to conduct a search, as there were no reports or complaint of a stolen car.
Not even going to question me on who it's registered to? Would you like the insurance and registration?
No, you're not driving it. Why would I ask for that?
Oh, I am driving it. It's just parked right now.
Are you driving it right now?
No, it's parked.
Okay, so you're not driving.
No.
Sure, what's your name?
Joshua Lloyd.
Joshua
Lloyd.
J-O-S-H.
Uh-huh. L-L-O-Y-D.
What's your birthday, Josh?
You can also look me up on YouTube under You People.
I'm gonna try and
Yeah, I know I do, don't I?
I'm gonna try and get a hold of the owner, see if they know where the car is. Otherwise,
she'll tell you that her son-in-law has it.
One of the officers remained calm and looked much better than the tyrant cop who had made the issue more personal. Lloyd kept venting out his frustrations before the officer confirmed that he was legally okay to drive the car.
I'm not trying to catch you in anything, man. I mean, asking a simple question. Why are you going the third degree? Because I'm standing on the side of the road filming a wall and not even asking me what I'm doing. That's a hell of an investigation skill you guys got there.
Okay. Have you been allowed to use the car?
I live with her, yes, and I'm allowed to use the car, hence the reason why I have it.
Okay, all right. Well, we're going to do some research, find out whose property that is. You got your name, your information. If it turns out that it is private property, then I'll author a report for trespassing.
I don't think it would be private property because what I was doing was a public event. So you guys never even asked me.
Listen to your statement.
It was later confirmed that the sidewalk where Lloyd stood was indeed a public space. Despite realizing that Mr. Lloyd had not violated any law, the officer showed no remorse and continued to be difficult, refusing to simply acknowledge his mistake.
I don't think That's why I'm going to find out for sure whose property.
Okay, you go ahead for sure.
Okay, well, I'll do it later. Again, here's the thing. I don't need your permission to check out whose property it is, but I appreciate you giving me the go-ahead. We'll look into that.
Can I have your name and badge number, please? Your card?
8632.
Your card, please. I have a bad memory.
8632.
8632.
You're recording it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I have your card, sir?
We don't have cards.
Okay. Can I have your name and badge number, please?
Fortuna, 8882.
All right. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that.
The officer didn't even tell his name to Lloyd, something they are legally obliged to do so. Despite being rude throughout the encounter, he kept bullying Lloyd, and that's when he decided to give him a lesson in law.
You know, hold on. Before you go and give me the lecture, how about this? Before you come up all hard on somebody, how about before you come up all hard on somebody, you ask them what they're doing?
Josh, just tell me what you're trying to make known to me.
You could ask me simply at the very beginning, very nicely, hey, what are you doing?
Josh, do the research and find out whose property you're on, because you may be breaking the law.
It's public property, I can tell you that.
Stating that as a fact.
I am. I'm stating it as a fact because I like you guys.
Well, now you're using more profanity.
I can use profanity. It's the First Amendment.
No, you can't.
It's the First Amendment. You cannot restrict my speech. Not unless it's fighting words. If I use it to emphasize my sentences, I can use it to emphasize my sentences. If one man's curse word is another man's lyric.
Shortly after, the officers left the area, leaving Lloyd alone, but not before trying to violate his First Amendment right.
A disorderly conduct situation where you're waking up people and they're offended by your profanity, it can be an issue. Josh, we're going to do the research. We're going to
do the research.
Have a good day.
You too. Well, guys, I got 2 videos out of that. 811-229-G546HY.
Mr. Lloyd was not disturbed any further by the cops as he kept on filming the area. Shortly after this incident, he also filed a complaint against the conduct of this officer. Although the officer may have not violated any of his constitutional rights, but his demeanor throughout the encounter was very aggressive and appalling. Well, that's not the last time a person was harassed while trying to record in public.
You like it?
No, I think you're a nutcase.
Oh, jeez.
How's that?
Okay.
On the 19th of April 2024, First Amendment auditor and YouTuber by the name of Press NH Now went into the Baldwin Town office to conduct a First Amendment audit and to exercise his right to film in public buildings. Shortly after, he encountered 2 officers who appeared a bit tough at first.
How you doing? You guys are the planning board?
No.
Oh.
What are you looking for?
I just saw a sign. Yeah, it says planning board.
What do you want?
Oh, I was just wondering if this was a planning board.
No, I'm code enforcement.
Oh, code enforcement. You a constable or?
No.
Oh, okay. I know some code
Anyone
enforcement.
meets here.
Yeah, okay. All right, cool.
Who exactly are you and what is?
I'm just taking a tour of the building. That's all.
All right.
Yeah. Just huh?
You're taking a tour.
Just taking a tour and.
Why?
Why not? Right? Why not? You work here or?
Yeah.
What do you do? What's your? You're on the plan. I asked you that.
No, you said it's just a planning board meeting and it's not.
Well, no, I was just saying planning.
Planning board meets in this room.
Meets in this
I am
room.
on the planning board.
You are. Okay. Thank you. All right. Cool.
You good?
I think so.
All righty.
Thank you.
Moving forward, the auditor decided to head to the meeting room, but was immediately confronted by the animal control officer, claiming that he was not authorized to be inside.
That's where they must do their meetings. It's kind of an old building. Kind of looks like a school of some sort.
How you doing, man?
Good.
This room is actually not open to the public.
Oh, 100% it is, man. 100%. People come in here for meetings, right?
When it's open.
Yeah, it's open. The door's open.
Was it unlocked?
Of course it's unlocked. It should be
It
unlocked.
wasn't supposed to be unlocked.
Yeah. Oh, well, you guys have your meetings, and there's nothing wrong with that, is there?
No, I just
my-
caught me off guard. I was like, oh, geez.
No,
Not
no.
usually anybody's supposed to be in there.
Oh.
My bad.
The people are supposed to be in there.
The auditor kept filming and decided to go back to where the code enforcement officer, Don Kent, was. But this time, the officer had an unusual reaction to being filmed.
Excuse me, sir, what are you doing now?
The same thing I was doing about 10 minutes ago.
You know what? This office is closed.
I can't hear you.
The office is closed.
Oh, you're closed?
The officer appeared confrontational without any reason and even made threats to the auditor. However, the interaction wasn't over yet as he returned to the town clerk's office to complain about it.
Yeah, I'm right here now.
Yeah, he has that right.
He has no right to come on my property.
No, he doesn't have a right.
What prop? What are you talking about?
Definitely go in there next.
I didn't say that.
No, he's fine. He's not going nowhere, no.
What are you filming?
He can't. He can only do the. He can only do public places.
You get him to admit that.
Admit what?
You just said you were coming to my house.
You assumed that I was.
You said you were.
I didn't. I don't know. I mean,
Oh, you're not going to his house.
I'm not going to answer that question. Why would I?
You a cop?
No,
What are you?
not a cop.
What's the badge mean?
The auditor never suggested or claimed that he would be going to the officer's home. In fact, he was the one who had deduced this from nowhere. However, he wasn't left alone as he was confronted by a veteran who became increasingly aggressive from the get-go.
Who's this guy? You have to ask him. I don't know who he is. He's just.
I'm just a normal,
What are you
everyday
doing
citizen. Who are you?
I'm just somebody down here
Me?
trying to get two flags, American flags up on
Beautiful.
107 that are shredded, hanging
Sweet.
up, and nobody takes them down.
Yeah, hopefully not, right? Yeah.
You want something to film, go film them flags up there
Where's that?
on 107.
Who did it? Somebody destroyed them?
No, they're just shredded. They've been up for so long, nobody took them down.
Personal owner, and we can't do anything about that.
It's on private property?
It's private. It's private flag. The other one probably is a town one, and I will get
Yeah,
Alan.
the one up, the further one up is okay. Ready?
But why would you want to take an American flag down?
It's shredded, man.
Then replace it.
It ain't my flag.
It's everybody's flag.
I don't like it shredded.
Me neither.
Now, are you filming me right now?
I'm recording everything here.
What for?
You never know what's going to happen next.
The veteran appeared very displeased with the auditor filming and unnecessarily escalated the situation.
It's their right, Andy.
I appreciate that.
Where is he going?
Huh?
Who's he with?
I'm with myself. I'm not with anybody.
Is this a private citizen?
It's just a private citizen, man.
What are you filming it for? You going on TV or internet or what?
Maybe. Could be.
What's the badge mean?
I don't know if you want to read it. I'd rather have you guys read it. Oh, don't touch me, please. Appreciate that. I'll hold it up for you, but.
Shiny badge don't grant extra rights.
You like it?
No, I think you're a nutcase.
Oh, jeez.
How's that?
Okay.
Right?
I could say the same about you.
I wouldn't say it too much.
Well, I wouldn't either if I was you.
Okay, guys, come on.
I mean, he's starting this. I'm just responding.
I'm just wondering what you're doing. Filming.
I don't think it's any of your
I don't like
business,
being
Andy.
filmed.
The town clerk had to intervene as she tried knocking some sense into the veteran who eventually left the place.
I don't think it's any of your business. I don't like your attitude, first of all.
You're going to be on the ground.
I didn't see ya. They're going to threaten me now?
No, I'm not threatening you.
It's all right. I'll take care of you. I will. It's probably best you walk away then, huh?
For your own good.
Oh, I will.
You're welcome to
No.
record it.
Yeah.
I know I can, but I'm not going to have people like that putting their hands on me, okay, and then talking.
The auditor continued capturing footage around the building before he saw Officer Kent from earlier who was leaving the place and followed him.
Enforcement. Ooh. Wow. Look at that. That's how he drives town vehicles, huh?
The auditor filmed for a few more minutes before he left the building and concluded his audit. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today, we got to see cases where power-tripping cops were caught on camera. It's shameful how these tyrants take people's rights for granted and resort to violence. What's even worse is that most of these cops got away with their brutality without facing any accountability. Police departments need to conduct fair investigations into their actions and ensure they are held accountable for their crimes. If you agree with me, please consider showing your support by liking this video and make sure to subscribe to stay informed about future cases like these. Also, if you enjoyed this video, check out the next video here.